Hello and welcome to the Education Abroad information session. This is the first step in your study abroad process. Education Abroad Office is a part of the Center for International Studies and Programs, or CISP, and is located in Snyder Memorial Room 1000. We are committed to global engagement, cross-cultural interaction, and a more rewarding human experience. Studying abroad is the perfect way to encompass these values. You can choose to participate in Education Abroad, which means taking classes for credit overseas. We also offer national student exchange, internships, service learning, and volunteering in conjunction with your study abroad experience. I'll explain these more later on. To be eligible to study abroad, you must be 18 years old and a full-time student in the spring and fall. You also have to have at least 30 credit hours and maintain at least a 2.5 GPA. There are tons of benefits to studying abroad. First, you can earn credits for any major. Even STEM majors can take classes towards graduation. You can also learn a new language. From Spanish to Quechua to Korean, you can learn how to communicate with different people from around the world. You will also immerse yourself in a new culture no matter where you go. Whether you're studying in Europe or South America, you'll step outside your comfort zone and challenge yourself by studying abroad. You'll also develop a global perspective. Our world is rapidly changing and becoming more globalized. You'll be prepared for these changes and able to adapt if you already have experience abroad. Another important benefit is that you will have increased employment opportunities. Studies show that less than 10% of college students study abroad. Taking courses in another country will allow you to stand out. A foreign experience looks amazing on a resume. You'll be equipped with the skills to face any challenge, and employers know that. Finally, you will make new friends from around the world. You'll stay in contact with them even after you return, and you'll always have a reason to go back and visit. UT offers programs in more than 50 countries. Here's a map and a list of just a few dozen. Some of the most popular destinations are in Europe, but students have also had amazing experiences in Peru, Cuba, Thailand, India, and Australia, just to name a few. The types of programs offered through the university include faculty-led programs, direct exchange programs, and direct enroll programs. Faculty-led are short-term abroad experiences. For example, the College of Business and Innovation has a 10-day trip to Europe every spring. Also, the Spanish department hosts students for a month in Toledo, Spain. And the Honors College offers service learning trips to Central and South America during winter and spring breaks. Direct exchange programs are one of the best and most affordable ways to go abroad. We offer direct exchange in England, Japan, and Germany. We send you there and they send one of their students back to us. You will take courses that will transfer back to UT. Also, you only have to pay UT tuition plus your room and board. You could spend a semester in Europe for less than what you pay here. I'll show you how in a little bit. Our affiliate program providers include University Studies Abroad Consortium, or USAC, International Studies Abroad, or ISA, Athena Study Abroad, Semester at Sea, National Student Exchange, and CIS Abroad. Through our affiliate programs, you will receive transfer credits. Included in your program fees are health insurance, cultural excursions, like to Machu Picchu, the picture in the background of this presentation, on-site staff support, and depending on your provider, airport pickup. Housing options vary by program and location, but you could potentially live with a host family, which is a great way to immerse yourself and better your language skills. You could also live in an apartment or a residence hall. We offer programs for various lengths of time, depending on the location. You can study abroad for up to a year or semester, or summer or over winter break. You can also apply your scholarships and financial aid to your program costs. So if your program is $10,000, but you get $10,000 in loans and scholarships, you do not have to make up any of the extra costs. While you're abroad, you may want to consider the volunteering, internship, and service learning opportunities that are available. These will increase your cultural immersion and help you get the best experience possible. Past placements have included working on a llama and alpaca reserve with indigenous populations in Peru, working in journalism in France, and interning at a health clinic in Costa Rica. National Student Exchange is a unique study away option. You can study in U.S. territories including Guam, Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. You will stay in a residence hall and your tuition will be the same that you pay at UT. It's a great way to learn Spanish, experience a different culture, or take a specific class that may not be offered here in Toledo. USAC is one of our most popular affiliate programs. You can study in over 50 locations in 28 different countries. For example, you can study in Cuba over winter or summer break, taking a course and immersing yourself in the dance, food, and history of the island country. Some of the biggest questions students have about study abroad are about finances. The good news is that study abroad is affordable, especially if you plan ahead. You can use your financial aid and scholarships and apply our office's travel grant to help offset the costs. Here's some proof. You can study at the University of Hertfordshire, one of our exchange options, for less than the cost than you would pay at UT. You can see that your tuition would be the same, but your housing and meals would be a little bit cheaper, and your textbooks are going to be free at the University of Hertfordshire. So, if you were to study at the University of Toledo, your total would come to about $9,877. But if you studied at the University of Hertfordshire, you could study for $8,925. which is saving you almost $1,000. Our travel grant helps offset the cost of airfare and visas. If you're studying abroad in the summer or fall, you must apply in the spring of that calendar year. If you're going abroad in the spring, you must apply in the fall semester before you leave. You can earn anywhere from $200 to $1,200 for your study abroad experience. You should check out our website before you apply for the deadlines. Now that you have a basic overview of the programs we offer, here are some basic next steps. First, you have to pick your program, or at least your top 3 before applying. We can advise you on the program that is best for you. You will then schedule an enrollment meeting with us so we can help you apply and create a budget. After you've applied, all you have to do is communicate with your academic advisor, become accepted, and then leave for your adventure. Picking a program can be pretty daunting because there are so many options. But here are some factors to consider. You really want to think about your location. Do you want to live in Europe, South America, or maybe you want to live in a tourist destination or somewhere off the beaten path? You should also consider if you want to live in a large capital city or a smaller town. Next, you should compare the costs. Understand what is a reasonable price for you, and that can narrow down your options a lot. Also consider the length of time you're willing to be away from home. There are benefits and drawbacks to all kinds of time frames. You should also consider the extras, like service learning and internships and excursions. Service learning can enhance your experience greatly. You can get credit and learn about your new home outside of the classroom. Excursions can be really fun too. So if you've always wanted to travel to Machu Picchu, maybe you should study in Peru. You should also compare the accommodations of where you'll be staying. Think about whether you would prefer a homestay or apartment-style living situation. Finally, consider the courses you'll take abroad. Consult with your academic advisor to be sure that the classes you take abroad will help you graduate on time. If you have questions about narrowing down the location that's best for you, please contact us. If you don't have a passport, we've got you covered. Our office is a passport acceptance facility. Just call the number on the screen to schedule an application appointment and we can help you. Please do this as soon as you know you'll be abroad because passports can sometimes take up to 2 months to arrive. So you've done your research, you've picked a program, and you're ready to get started. You're now ready to schedule an advising meeting with a member of our team. Just call or email the information on the screen and we'll be ready to help. You can also follow us on Instagram to get an idea of where students have gone and maybe you'll be inspired. You can find us at Rockets Abroad. Thank you and good luck!